So, Sony's doing what Sony does best, putting out updates and pretending nothing's different. So we have a look what they're doing this time. So, Sony put out an update for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, and there was more to it than meets the eye. The new version, 13.20, update for the PlayStation 5 console appears to have also brought with it a form of digital rights management, DRM, in which digital purchased games now have to be verified going forward. Does this ring any bells to anyone? But basically, it's found out that there's new games that are being purchased for the PSN have now got a 30-day timer. If they don't go online, the game isn't verified. There's a lot of people trying to defend this kind of thing, because I remember Nintendo did this with the Switch 1 for a little while and then they went back on it. For the majority of people, it doesn't matter unless you're like going away or something like that. But a lot of people aren't playing offline. Some kids are playing offline, but not a lot of people are playing offline. So it doesn't affect you now. So that's where people are defending it. It's like, who hasn't got access to the internet anyway? So what happens years down the line when you want to play something on the PS5 and we're at like PS7, 8, 9, something like that? So these are no longer supported and the games haven't followed through with the libraries and the generations. And the only way to play it is you go back to the PS5. You start up your PS5 and it doesn't work because of the 30-day timer. So this is more about the preservation of games, which is always what this shit is. It started with fucking digital games and everyone got used to it. Me included. I got used to digital games because I'm lazy and it's easier just to click a button rather than get up and change a disc. So laziness, that's where it got everyone. Then it started turning into, let's do subscription based stuff. And now we have Game Pass, you've got Ubisoft Connect, you've got an EA Play one, all this kind of crap. When if you work it out, it's actually cheaper to actually buy the game outright rather than paying a subscription every month and you don't own it. So as soon as you stop paying the subscription, you can't play that game anyway. So you might as well just fucking buy it. Ah, well. So that's this whole argument. There's some people defending this. And they're the kind of people that are just going to accept anything, bend over and take it. The whole DRM bullshit with 30-day thing, I'm pretty sure I remember Xbox trying this as well. There was talks of it when the Xbox One was announced. There was talks about, like, you always had to be online. Can everyone remember how quick that got shot down and how that fucked Xbox over massively? So why is Sony now trying this? What does this achieve? There's no reason for it. Everything is already digital anyway. And even if you get physical games now, the majority of the game you got to download anyway, so you might as well just get it digitally. And now you're making it so you can't. So what about if you move house and you're not going to get... You move house, you're waiting for broadband to be installed into that house and it takes a month or two. After the first month, like, what do? You got to take... Do you have to take your PlayStation to McDonald's to go to their Wi-Fi to quickly just verify your games so you can play them? So with the reports, it's only the newer games that are getting bought on the PSN at the moment. But there's belief that this timer is going to be applied to everything else as well. Don't know how much truth is to that, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's plenty of things that the gaming industry at the moment is doing just to kick the gamer in the face, basically. We've got increase of the price of the consoles and the games. I think this is the only generation where we've had the consoles go up in price. Game prices going up. I'm quite surprised it took as long as it did. It sucks that it goes up, but I understand that game prices will go up at some point. I understand why people are mad about that. I personally understand that with the cost of everything going up, it's only right that the game prices are going up. But also, you've got the problem with game prices going up, But the game prices that are going up are the games that have got loads of live service bullshit in it, and they've got the online stores in the games and stuff like that. So that makes the argument to make the base game price go up a little bit void, doesn't it? What this is reminding me of, because it doesn't affect the majority of people here and now, you're not going to get many people saying anything like moaning about this or saying anything really about this. There'll be small groups of people moaning about this, but it won't be a thing until years and years and years down the line when people realise that they can't play these fucking games anymore, which is a bit sad. But the way they're introducing this is the same kind of way that like the UK introduced their Online Safety Act, where you got to verify your age, and it was introduced to think about the children, and it was to do with the adult sites. The reason they did the whole think like it's about the children, all that kind of stuff, is to get people on board about it. Look where we are with that now. Everything's needing to be everything you need to basically verify your age for, just to get into simple social medias, even to get onto, even if you want access to game chat on Xbox now, you have to verify your age and stuff. And you get the people who are defending it. They just put it down to it's about the kids. No, it's not. It's about data collection. All of this is just about data collection. But it reminds me of that. They're presenting it as one thing, where it's really something else. But there's something else here with the DRM 30-day bullshit. I don't understand what that something else is. I don't understand what they get out of this. Maybe it's a way they're going to start fudging numbers, where as long as you've got an online account, you're classed as a player on that game or something. So then when you're offline, you're not classed. No, that would be stupid, because it just means you've got to buy the game and you're classed as a player then. It seems really weird. And it seems again, maybe it's to stop piracy. But even then, why should everyone else suffer just because of there's people that won't buy the games? Because it won't stop them anyway, because there'll be workarounds if you know what you're doing with coding and stuff. So I don't understand what the whole point of being verified that you're online to play. Because we're talking about single player offline games here. Like here, Hollow Knight. Why does that need to be a online game? Why can't you turn the internet completely off and play Hollow Knight after 30 days? That is. Why does everything nowadays have to always be everything's online at all times? Maybe Xbox, when they announced the Xbox One, was right all along. They were just too early. They got all that backlash. That they were the ones that got the shovel to the back of the head. But the rest of the industry went that way anyway. So what are we doing? I don't understand it. And this is why I play on PC now, and I can't be asked with consoles, because they keep on introducing bullshit. PC has the problems too, just like everything's digital on PC, because no one has CD drives anymore, which is kind of funny. But what side of this are you on? Do you care because you're always online? Is this something that you're just going to brush under the carpet and go, man, I don't give a fuck. I'm always online, so it doesn't affect me. So fuck everyone else. You're part of the problem. Just because it doesn't affect you, it doesn't mean it's not affecting the fucking industry. You're a retard. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Give us a little cheeky like and sub. You know you want to. And until next time, bye-bye.